Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel and new video. I hope everyone is well and having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. In the most recent episode of their daytime show, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos once again provided viewers with a humorous insight at their actual marriage on the show. Kelly made a humorous complaint on the radio about the fact that her husband smelt strongly of cigars when he returned from his man cave. What began as a typical conversation quickly evolved into a humorous call-out. The viewers were taken aback by the unexpected turn of events, which rapidly became one of the most talked about segments of the show during its run. During the conversation, the pair laughed, which provided the audience with a unique opportunity to observe Mark's behavior away from the camera, as well as the humorous dynamic that maintains the pleasure of their relationship both on and off screen. Not only did the fun taunting indicate how well they got along with one another, but it also caused a lot of people to speak about it on the internet. Fans adored the sincere and humorous moment that occurred between the pair who had been together for a considerable amount of time. Kelly Ripa makes fun of Mark Consuelos for his habit of using the phrase man cave when he is on the air. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are one of the few hosting pairs that have the kind of real-life relationship that works every day. Relationship is vital for morning television, and they are one of the rare couple that have this connection. In a recent episode of their daytime talk show, however, what began as a typical segment quickly morphed into a humorous moment that caused the audience in the live audience, as well as those watching at home, to laugh out loud. During a humorous back and forth that immediately captured the attention of viewers, Kelly made fun of her husband for returning from his personal man cave, smelling like cigars. The unexpected remark caused everyone in the audience to laugh, and it did not take long for it to become one of the most talked about aspects of the concert. The situation unfolded in a natural manner, much like the majority of the couple's most memorable moments spent on air. During a casual conversation that took place between portions, Kelly, who is not only a co-host but also Mark's wife, made fun of him by bringing up his recent hiatus. Without missing a beat, she stated that he had returned reeking of cigars after spending some time at his own personal retreat area. Mark was taken aback by the comment almost immediately after it was made. He appeared to be truly astonished for a brief while, but then he relaxed his expression and smiled when he recognized that everything was just a joke. With the knowledge that they were witnessing yet another genuine and unscripted scene between the well-liked television couple, the audience let out a hearty laugh. Kelly, who is well known for her excellent comedic timing and sharp wit, continued the playful jab that she had been doing. She stated that the odor that lingered was so strong that it could not be missed, and she made a joke about how it appeared to follow him wherever he went. Mark, on the other hand, made an attempt to explain himself by using humor. He stated that his time spent in the man cave was simply his method of unwinding after a hectic schedule. A defining characteristic of the couple's hosting approach ever since Mark joined the show was the effortless banter that they engaged in during the interchange. Because of their chemistry, which is the result of decades of marriage and experiences that they have had in common, they have become a major draw for people who enjoy watching a real couple communicate in a natural way on live television. Moments like this make it difficult to differentiate between the life of a superstar and the lives of an average person, giving viewers the impression that they are seeing a conversation between friends rather than a show that has been written. Kelly made the joke even better by asking Mark how long he planned to continue smoking cigars as part of his relaxation regimen. This caused the joke to become even more humorous as the episode progressed. If Mark wanted to prevent future on-air call-outs, he answered with light-hearted sarcasm, stating that the man cave could require better ventilation or that he should spend less time there. He also suggested that he take a break from spending time there. The reaction of the crowd served as evidence that the playful roasting was a success. Even the production staff appeared to be enjoying the unexpected occasion, as evidenced by the fact that the studio was filled with laughter. Despite the fact that celebrity couples typically maintain a polished public image, Kelly and Mark have established their brand on being candid and hilarious. They have turned even the smallest household eccentricities into a source of comedy. In spite of the jokes, the interaction provided viewers with a glimpse into Mark's life away from the camera. The concept of a personal man cave, complete with cigars and time for relaxation, provided a picture of how he unwinds after spending long days in front of the camera, something many of his followers could connect to. They were reminded that even celebrities on television have their own unique ways of unwinding. As soon as the show was broadcast, social media became extremely active. Clips of Kelly's comment began to circulate on the internet, and fans posted their reactions to the segment, as well as their favorite words contained within it. A great number of people lauded the couple for maintaining their interactions in a natural and unscripted manner, stating that their lighthearted taunting offers a refreshingly genuine experience in comparison to the more polished celebrity appearances. There were some fans who made jokes about how everyone has to live with the behaviors of their partner, while there were others who applauded Mark for not allowing the trolling to get to him. The humorous incident sparked conversations about the mechanics of marriage, with many viewers expressing their belief that the fact that Kelly and Mark are able to laugh at each other is what makes their relationship so appealing. Since a long time ago, industry professionals have stated that the success of the program is contingent on how realistic it is. Despite the fact that many daytime shows rely on celebrity interviews and planned pieces, the candid talks that Kelly and Mark have are frequently the most memorable sections of the show. The audience are able to empathize with them because of the sense of closeness that is created by their willingness to make fun of each other, share personal tales, and tolerate shortcomings. This most recent on-air event is only one example of how the duo manages to maintain the excitement of their audience. With a sense of humor and candor, they discuss topics such as their family life, difficulties at work, and everyday annoyances. Despite its seeming simplicity, the remark made regarding cigars was a wonderful example of how their relationship was comprised of equal parts love, laughing, and friendly rivalry. Despite the fact that the talk inevitably shifted to other topics as the program progressed, the amusement that had been generated by that little interaction remained. The teasing was finally explained to Mark by Kelly, who explained that it sprang from a place of love. Mark made a commitment to change his behavior in the future regarding how he smelt after exiting the man cave. The event served as a timely reminder of the reasons why people watch on a daily basis. Many individuals are drawn to the genuine relationship that exists between the hosts, which extends beyond the realm of celebrity interviews and entertainment commentary. They have an unlimited supply of material for comedic and emotional television shows because to their relationship, which has been built up over the course of many years of marriage and shared experiences, it is possible that the comment about reeking of cigars was intended to be a jest. Nonetheless, it ended up demonstrating how genuine the presentation is, which is exactly what the audience enjoys about it. The fact that the couple is able to transform mundane occurrences into entertaining television demonstrates that sometimes the finest content comes from simply being themselves. The spontaneous banter that Kelly and Mark exchanges shines out in a time when many interactions on television appear to have been carefully scripted. Not only did their humorous banter about cigars and the man cave keep viewers engaged, but it also served to confirm the allure that has made them one of the most well-liked couples on daytime television. Despite the fact that viewers continue to watch for more genuine moments and unexpected laughs, one thing is very clear. When Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are in command, even a straightforward joke about cigars has the potential to become a must-see television program. Fans receive a unique glimpse into Mark's life away from the camera, specifically his man cave routines. When he is on daytime television with his wife and co-host Kelly Ripa, Mark Consuelos is always well-groomed, full of energy, and prepared to have his face captured by the camera. A recent episode of their talk show, however, provided viewers with something that was significantly more personal than the typical celebrity interviews and entertainment news that they typically cover. The talk, which was supposed to be lighthearted, unexpectedly turned into a humorous and enlightening look at Mark's preferred method of relaxation, providing fans with a rare glimpse into his personal relaxation techniques. Despite the fact that it began in a harmless manner, the conversation quickly became one of the most talked about aspects of the show. When Kelly and Mark were having a conversation on the air, they brought up the topic of personal leisure, which led to a humorous look into Mark's man cave, which is a place where he claims to go to unwind away from the spotlight. The following segment was an amusing and surprisingly thorough look into the ways in which the host of the show, who is also an actor, has spent his spare time. As demonstrated in the chat that took place on the air, Mark's man cave is his very own personal sanctuary, where he can unwind after a long day of filming or attending public events. When Kelly was asked about his ideal spot to be alone, he joked that it could be difficult to get him out of the room once he entered there. Kelly stated that it was his choice. The revelation rapidly aroused the interest of viewers, and many of them have expressed a desire to learn more about the activities that take place in the now famous man cave. According to Mark, the space is only intended for the purpose of relaxing. On account of the fact that he has a lot of work to do, like hosting, performing, and attending public events, he emphasized how essential it is to have a place where he can rest. He described the chamber as being warm and private, and he mentioned that it contained items that assisted him in relaxing both mentally and physically through the use of those items. He enjoyed smoking cigars whenever he had some spare time, which was one of the things that stuck out the most about him. The topic was brought up in a humorous manner, but it quickly became the primary focus of the conversation that was taking place. As a means of unwinding, Mark mentioned that one of his routines involves lighting up a cigar in his personal space. The routine is so straightforward that it allows him to forget about the stresses that come with his job. Additionally, the viewers were given the opportunity to witness a side of him that is not typically displayed on television as a result of the honest statement that was made during the episode. As a result of the odor that sometimes follows him after he relaxes, Kelly, who is well known for her quick wit, poked fun of him. Not only did their playful banter keep the atmosphere light, but it also demonstrated how at ease the two individuals are with divulging insignificant aspects of their lives to the audience. They did not make an effort to appear perfect. Rather, they made light of the situation, which added a sense of authenticity and made the event more approachable. The discussion also brought up the more general concept of personal space in the context of a busy household. There is more to the man cave than just a room, according to Mark. The distinction between his public and private lives is made clear by this. He stated that having a particular location to relax and unwind enables him to take a break from his work and recharge, which is something that he considers to be essential for maintaining a sense of equilibrium. The concept was immediately understood by those who were watching from their homes. Quite a few individuals expressed their appreciation for the candid nature of the talk, stating that even renowned people require time to themselves. The social media platforms were instantly flooded with comments from fans describing their own methods of relaxation, and some of them even joked about wanting their very own man cave. Additionally, the event demonstrated how the pair collaborated through their roles as co-hosts. Kelly's playful banter with Mark regarding his routines, as well as Mark's capacity to laugh along with her, demonstrated the natural connection that has become a defining characteristic of their program. The talks that they have don't feel like they were fabricated for television. Rather, they feel more like they are taking place in a real house. Because of this, people continue to be intrigued. For a long time, those working in the sector have asserted that the success of their hosting arrangement can be attributed to their honesty. When compared to other television couples, Kelly and Mark frequently combine their personal and professional lives on air. This is in contrast to other couples who keep their professional lives separate. They are able to make viewers feel more connected to them in a way that very few other shows are able to do by sharing insignificant details about their lives. An excellent example of this strategy is the exposure of the activities that Mark engages in while he is in his man cave. What began as a straightforward joke about unwinding eventually evolved into an entire segment that provided us with a glimpse into his day-to-day life responsibilities. Not only was it common knowledge that he liked cigars, but it was also common knowledge that he required some tranquility and time to himself. The information presented here helped to paint a more accurate image of who he is when he is not in front of the camera. As the conversation progressed, Mark discussed how essential it is to strike a healthy balance between the time spent working and the time spent relaxing. According to him, despite the fact that he enjoys his profession, the fact that he is constantly busy could be exhausting. If there is a place where he can put his feet up, ponder, and rest, he will be able to return to work feeling better. Kelly concurred and stated that they all require a means of recharging their batteries, even if they do so in a variety of different ways. The audience enjoyed the conversation to its fullest extent. Laughter and applause could be heard around the studio as the couple joked about the man cave and the familiar aroma of cigars that emanated from it. The humorous tone of the film made it enjoyable to watch while still providing us with information that was helpful regarding their lives. People continued to discuss it on the internet after the show had aired. Fans shared excerpts from the conversation and lauded the couple for their sincerity and great sense of humor. According to the opinions of a few other individuals, it is enjoyable to watch television hosts who are willing to reveal their shortcomings and routines. Other people commented on how solid the couple's connection is and how one of the things that makes them so appealing is the fact that they are able to laugh together. Critics of television have stated that scenes such as this one help the show connect with its audience more deeply. In a world that is replete with well-selected images, authenticity shines out. By allowing viewers to take a glimpse into their personal lives, even if it is just for a brief period of time, Kelly and Mark make it very evident that they are not merely hosts, but rather actual people who have real lives complete with peculiarities. In addition, the episode sparked a more general conversation about the importance of taking care of oneself and practicing relaxation. The fact that it is essential to make time for relaxation, regardless of what one does for a livelihood, was brought to the attention of a great number of fans. It is clear that everyone requires their own space and time to unwind, as demonstrated by Mark's man cave, which is unique in its particular arrangements. Moments such as this one demonstrate why the show continues to be a favorite among those who watch it during the lunchtime hours. Each episode has a fresh feel to it because of the combination of humor, honesty, and surprise. Not only do Kelly and Mark always find ways to be amusing while being loyal to who they are, but they do so regardless of whether they are discussing major news stories or mundane everyday routines. In the beginning, Mark's man cave habits might have been nothing more than a simple topic of conversation, but they rapidly became a highlight that others enjoyed and found memorable. By providing viewers with a glimpse into his life away from the camera, he brought to their attention the fact that even famous individuals value their own rituals and quiet time. In addition to a few chuckles, the piece was a hit with the audience. My sense of connection was strengthened as a result of the fact that it revealed that beneath the polished television personas are two genuine people who are living their lives with humor and honesty. As long as Kelly and Mark continue to bring that genuine excitement to the screen, fans can anticipate a great deal more humorous and sincere surprises in the years to come. As their on-air moment goes viral, fans are raving about the hilarious banter that Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos exchange. People who watch television are accustomed to co-hosts making jokes about each other, but when that chemistry comes from a real-life married pair, it can be even more entertaining. On a recent episode of the well-known daytime talk show that Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos host, this was undeniably the situation that took place. An exchange between the two that was intended to be lighthearted quickly turned into one of the most talked about moments on television during that particular week. What began as a straightforward joke broadcast on the radio swiftly spread over the internet. Almost immediately after the event, followers on social media responded by posting excerpts, comments, and memes that lauded the couple's genuine chemistry and quick-witted sense of humor together. Within a few hours of the episode being broadcast, the moment had become a significant topic of discussion among viewers who couldn't get enough of the funny interaction that the couple shared. However, despite its brief duration, the meeting left an indelible mark. Individuals in the studio, as well as those at home, laughed out loud as Kelly made a joke regarding Mark's routines. In response to the comment, the pair did not simply shrug their shoulders or swiftly change the conversation. Instead, they embraced the joke and allowed the lighthearted roasting to occur in a natural way. Being genuine was the ideal strategy for attracting a great deal of attention on the internet. According to some who witnessed it, the scene appeared to be genuine rather than fabricated. Their unstructured chat stood out because in this day and age, a lot of television shows appear to be very carefully prepared. The fact that the laughter and reactions appeared to be genuine, as reported by fans, made the encounter significantly more enjoyable to observe. There were a lot of people who commented that it felt more like seeing a genuine couple joke about things at home than it did like watching a polished television show. As quickly as possible, the criticism spread to social media websites. As soon as the show was broadcast, clips of the exchange began to circulate rapidly. The fans shared their favorite bits of the talk, frequently accompanied by humorous comments of their own composition. Mark was praised for his ability to take the mocking in stride and respond with humor. Some others made jokes that they could identify to Kelly's amusing complaints, while others praised Mark for his performance. Fans frequently expressed their admiration for the harmonious relationship that existed between the two of them. What makes their show stand out in the competitive world of daytime television, according to a lot of people, is the natural chemistry that they share with one another. When compared to other hosting pairs, Kelly and Mark stand out due to the fact that they have a significant amount of history in common and a genuine love for one another. Supporters frequently stated that the duo was relatable and refreshingly real. A number of individuals mentioned that the banter reminded them of their own personal relationships. Due to the fact that they believe that playful teasing is a natural and expected part of life, married couples in particular found the moment to be rather humorous. As a result of this sense of connection, the clip's popularity increased among individuals who do not often watch the show. There were a lot of memes and hilarious cuts that emerged as a result of that event. Through the addition of text and entertaining graphics, online producers were able to quickly transform the program's still images into content that was sought for. This demonstrates how well received the event was by the general people, as evidenced by the fact that some fans even created short spoof videos of the debate. The excitement that was going on online was also recognized by people who write about entertainment. There were a number of news organizations that discussed the viral response, and they stated that the fact that the pair was able to get such a large number of people interested illustrates how popular they are. Despite the fact that many shows make use of celebrity guests in order to make things go viral, analysts have noted that Kelly and Mark frequently accomplish the same thing simply by being themselves. Their solid partnership as co-hosts was also demonstrated by the successful viral reaction they received. Ever since Mark became a part of the show, viewers have been captivated by the romance between the real-life pair. A unique viewing experience is created as a result of the fact that their interactions frequently appear to be extensions of their own lives. This final moment demonstrated once more that people like to watch genuine interactions rather than presentations that have been highly polished. The way that Mark responded to the chat was another thing that fans enjoyed. As an alternative to becoming defensive or ashamed, he cracked a joke and demonstrated that he was aware of what he was dealing with. The fact that he was able to laugh at himself contributed to the event's attractiveness and contributed to its growing popularity. Quite a few individuals felt that his unruffled response made the conversation even more humorous. When it came to comedy, Kelly was also commended for her quick wit and outstanding timing, which earned her more recognition. She received acclaim from her followers for her ability to tease without being cruel. Her tone was loving during the entire conversation, which made it quite evident that the jokes were intended to be humorous rather than cruel. The equilibrium helps to maintain a pleasant and enjoyable atmosphere. Beyond comments on social media, the reaction that was trending extended beyond that. Fans of daytime television began discussing the event in great detail on various internet forums and communities dedicated to daytime television. A number of spectators attempted to comprehend the reason for the profound impact of the conversation, pointing out how genuine and recognizable the couple's love was. There were a few individuals who basically said how hilarious the circumstance was and how wonderful it was to see genuine amusement on television. This kind of moment, according to those who are knowledgeable in the sector, is highly vital for maintaining the commitment of viewers. Real interactions have the potential to set a show apart from the rest of the competition in a world where there are so many shows to pick from. In situations when hosts are able to create an emotional connection with their audience, they are more inclined to engage with content that extends beyond the scope of the broadcast and to watch frequently. One more thing that serves as a reminder to Kelly and Mark of how exceptional they are on daytime television is the viral response. They have the potential to create moments that are not only enjoyable, but also significant because they are together. Through the sharing of intimate details from their day-to-day lives, they provide viewers with a glimpse into a world that is cozy and charming. As the buzz on the internet increased, people began to express how enthusiastic they were for the forthcoming episodes of the show. It was expressed by a number of individuals that they were looking forward to more unplanned interactions between the couple and that they wished for more humorous moments that were not prearranged. On the basis of the good response, it would appear that people enjoy these open and honest chats just as much as they enjoy regular celebrity interviews and entertainment pieces. The producers of the show emerged victorious as a result of the increased attention. In the very competitive world of television that we live in today, viral moments frequently result in an increase in the number of viewers as well as an increase in the amount of interaction that takes place online. The effect that the exchange had demonstrates how powerful actual connection can be in terms of getting people engaged, despite the fact that it was not planned as such. In the end, the enormous response from fans demonstrates what it is about Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos that makes them such a wonderful combination. It is a testament to how genuine and kind they are on film that they are able to make a simple conversation become viral. Those who watch are not simply observing hosts as they provide information merely. They are witnessing a genuine couple having a good time together, laughing at each other, and making fun of each other. The event is still being discussed on the internet, and it serves as a timely reminder that simple, everyday interactions may be the basis for some of the most entertaining television shows. The fact that Kelly and Mark are so witty, relatable, and packed with chemistry on their program is something that fans just adore. It would appear that people would be eagerly anticipating the next humorous exchange, judging by the enthusiastic response they have generated. The fact that the amusing conversation between Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos went viral demonstrates that genuine moments continue to be the ones that people will connect with the most. What began as a lighthearted joke between a husband and wife quickly became a matter of discussion, bringing to the attention of viewers the reasons why the couple continues to be one of the most popular couples on daytime television. Their presentation stands out because to the natural chemistry they share, their sense of humor, and their openness to talk about events that they have had in real life. The fact that fans are sharing and commenting to the humorous conversation demonstrates that people enjoy seeing representations of real people on screen. Because Kelly and Mark have the ability to turn everyday talks into hilarious television episodes, viewers will continue to watch in order to experience more of the same humor, surprises, and genuine moments that have contributed to the success of their relationship. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our Kelly and Mark official YouTube channel for more updated